Believe it or not, when I was 15 years old, I started a separate YouTube channel and it was based on sports and entertainment, and I was petrified. None of my friends knew about my channel, none of my family members knew about my channel. And the reason was because I was so scared of ridicule. I was so scared that people would find out and make a mockery of me, that I would enter into class at high school and people would find out, and that petrified me. That made me so scared, but I also loved to do what I wanted to do. So I continued uploading, I continued making videos on this previous channel, and no one knew about this channel. And the reason was because I cared so much what other people would think. And one day a couple of my friends found out and they spread it across the classroom, and people started playing my videos. I used to get so embarrassed and shy for whatever reason. I had a tremendous amount of social anxiety back in the day as well, so that never helped. But even little things like that, being in high school and refusing to put my hand up because I didn't want people to laugh at me, just in case I asked a stupid question, just in case the teacher would shout at me and all of the pupils would start to laugh and make a mockery of me and just simply insult me. I was so scared of that because I was so self-conscious and I cared so much what other people thought of me. And the reason why I share these stories is because I know that resonates deeply with all of you. I know that millions of young men have gone through this or are currently experiencing this pain and emotion. And it took me a while to get over. And the reason why we do these actions, the reason why we feel that certain way is simple. The reason why is because we care too much what other people think of us. We value other people's opinions much more than we value our own opinions. We see their opinions as far more superior to theirs. And you have to ask why. You have to keep delving into this and ask why. And again, there are multitudes of reasonings. Some could be traumatic, but one of them is we don't have confidence in ourselves. We don't believe that we're the man, that we're able to accomplish, or that we have the capability. And so we always leech onto other people's opinions because we believe deep down that they know best. That's what we believe inherently, because we don't trust ourselves. We don't feel as though we have enough value. That's why you get anxious. That's why you end up stuttering. That's why you become so self-conscious. And the root cause, everything that I've mentioned, anxiety, sweaty palms and stuttering, these are all symptoms of a root cause. But the root cause is the fact that you care too much of what other people think because you don't value yourself. You don't have confidence in yourself. And because you don't have confidence, you don't start to respect yourself. And you become a people pleaser. People start walking all over you. People start treading on your toes. And you become afraid of confrontation. You don't stamp your authority. And this is a big problem because on your way to become a masculine man, and as you're on your journey to become that man, you go through these struggles and trials, and every young man, or at least most young men, go through this. But this is a perspective shift that I want to give you guys. And I really want you guys to consider this and just a food for thought. When someone condemns you, or they criticize you for whatever they do, or they're simply judging you for taking a certain action, ask yourself, forget yourself at the moment, because you're going to feel bad because you naturally care more what other people think. But just think for one moment, that individual that's judging you, where is that belief stemming from? Why are they criticizing you? Because remember this one thing, when you judge someone harshly, you're simultaneously judging yourself. And that's a horrible thing. I say to guys all the time, don't judge yourself too much, because we're all human, we make mistakes. But when you judge people so harshly, you are also simultaneously judging for the person you are. And that's very dangerous because then you become very self-conscious, and that then has a rippling effect. So you have to be very careful. But when someone criticizes you or judges you, think to yourself, where is that belief or that specific opinion from that individual? Where is it coming from? Is it coming from a level of jealousy, a level of envy? Where is that coming from? Because here's the thing. If you're a young guy and you want to start a new business, let's say, and you are on the right path and you share your ideas with an entrepreneur who's very successful, a multi-millionaire, who's got fantastic business acumen, they're going to actually support you and encourage you on your journey. Heck, they're even going to give you tips on how to be successful, right? But if you share your entrepreneurial ideas with the average Joe, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to start criticizing it harshly. Here's the thing, criticism isn't all bad. Constructive criticism can be very conducive, but most of the time, they start to judge you, they start to criticize you. And it's them projecting their insecurities because they're jealous, because you remind them of themselves when they were younger, because they also had entrepreneurial dreams, but they failed and they gave up too early. And now they see another young guy like yourself looking to become successful on the right path. They see him and they want to bring him down to his level. They want to bring you down to their level. That's the issue. So this is what you have to do. When you care so much what other people think, just pause for a moment. I'm not asking you to do a lot here. Just pause for a moment and think, this individual, who is he or she in my life? This person genuinely want the best for me in life? You have to ask yourself that question. But secondly, why is this person given that level of criticism? Is that person successful in their facet, in their field? Ask that question. If the answer is yes, then maybe it's something to perhaps look into, especially if it's constructive. But if it's just damn right insulting, or it's just rude, or it's criticism because you can tell it's projecting their insecurities because they're scared of you becoming successful, because they're jealous of what you could attain, of what you could accomplish. And then it stops you from accomplishing your dreams because you listened to a guy who told you that that would never ever work and never gave you actually anything constructive or any sort of good feedback. And because you care so much what other people think and you're crippled by it, you think to yourself, he or she is right, I'm going to stop. And you throw your dreams away. That is such a shame, and it's a sad environment that I see in many young men. And I go back to my YouTube channel that I had when I was 15 on sports and entertainment. At the time, at that age, I had a passion, I had a following, but I was so scared of what other people thought of me that I ended up stopping or not posting as frequently. And I was always conscious. And even that, walking home from high school, walking down the pavement, and there was groups of girls and they would start looking at me, and then I would get, you guys have seen the meme, I'll get out my phone, pretend that I was on the weather app or on the settings playing around with the functions, right? We've all been there. I know it's a meme, I know it's a bit of a joke, but this all stems from one thing. These are all symptoms of the root cause, and the root cause is that you care too much what other people think. And that is the frightening thing. Just think to yourself, who is this person in your life? Are they going to add value to your life? Why is it that you care so much of what this person thinks? Are they going to be a benefit of your life? Do they pay your bills? These are questions that you have to ask yourself, and you have to ponder on this, because it's going to hinder you from achieving what you need to achieve in your life. And it's a big reason as to why you're not accomplishing your goals, because you care too much what other people think. I'm not going to start a YouTube channel. I'm not going to post because people might find out and they might start laughing at me. Who cares? I'm not going to approach this woman, even though I find her extremely captivating, extremely attractive, because everyone else in the pub and bar might start staring and looking at me. And then if she rejects me, it becomes really awkward for me. You're thinking too much. Another issue is it's analysis through paralysis. Overanalyzing is giving you paralysis. You're thinking too much. You're overthinking every situation, and more importantly, you're overthinking to an extent where you're only thinking about the worst case scenario. So what you do is you end up talking yourself out of doing that said action, preventing you from taking action. And the only way you can achieve goals is by taking action, not theoretically and hypothesizing in your head. That's never ever going to help you achieve your goals. It's why I say to you guys all the time, shoot for the stars, start taking action now, because you can always alter the plan later on. Stop trying to formulating the perfect plan that will never exist. That will never exist. But your Achilles heel, the thing that is holding you back, is caring what other people think. And unless you overcome this hurdle, unless you implement this solution, you won't ever accomplish your goals, because you'll be too concerned what other people will think of you. You'll be too concerned of what the average Joe will think of you. So hopefully this makes sense to you guys. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. Smash the notification bell, hit the like button. Leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, and I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.